All these things we do because we want to make sure health becomes better. And when they go out there...
Talk about human-wildlife conflict, and people living near the Mount Kenya and Aberdare forests continue to endure the devastating effect of human-wildlife conflicts, with many nursing injuries, loss of loved ones and damage to their farms and homes. Now, despite promises of government compensation, most families remain unsupported. Nancy Wambui, whose husband was killed by elephants, received only 30,000 shillings in compensation. Our reporter Clement Masombo spoke to the affected families to hear their stories. Listen in.
For Nancy Wambui Nganga, a resident of Mbirire village, which forms part of Kafaru forest that neighbors the larger Mount Kenya forest, the effect of human-wildlife conflict is painfully close home. Working on her vegetable farm, she is constantly reminded of her loss, her husband's grave visible nearby. In 2006, Wambui's husband fell victim to an attack by elephants which had invaded his maize plantation. He was attacked while he tried to drive them away from his farm.
Ndovu ilikuwa imeingia kwa shamba, walikuwa wanaitoa, ilikuwa inakula mahindi, lakini kwa chini kabisa. Sasa ikamshika, ikamuua.
She says life has never been the same since then.
Maisha imekuwa msitu sana kwa sababu aliacha watoto kidogo. Mmoja alikuwa na miaka 5, mwingine 4.
The family filed a claim with the Ministerial Wildlife Compensation Committee, which handles cases involving wildlife attacks. However, the only support they received was a meager 30,000 shillings. In the neighboring village of Mitero, 52-year-old Charles Gishohi bears scars from a life-threatening elephant attack that occurred in July 2022.
Wakati nilikutana na ndovu, ilinikibiza, ikanichukua, ikaniwekelea juu yake, ikiniwekelea juu yake, alafu ikanichukua, ikanitupa mbali.
It took the intervention of the community members to organize fundraisers to facilitate his treatment. Unlike Wambui, who received 30,000 shillings as a compensation, Gishuhi is yet to receive anything from the Kenya Wildlife Service. Residents believe the absence of an electric fence around the forest has allowed elephants and other wildlife to invade their farms. However, the number of incidents has decreased significantly since the initiation of an electric fence project around Mount Kenya and Aberdare forests.
I remember we were once in one of our fence technical meetings, and they were coming to request whether we can skip the area where we were working in and go to their rescue, because there was a lot of conflict between human and wildlife. I think in a span of about 2 years, they lost like 11 members of community, and in retaliation, they also killed 11 elephants. So the fight there was too much.
Data from the Kenya Wildlife Service indicates that between 2020 and 2022, at least 370 people lost their lives to wildlife attacks, with over 2,000 injured. In June 2023, the government disbursed over 800 million shillings for compensation claims. Despite these, outstanding claims amount to nearly 5 billion shillings, highlighting the urgent need for a more responsive compensation system. Clement Masombo, KTN News.
We bring you